Hey everyone, welcome back to the Therapy Minute. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm Shira Davis, licensed clinical social worker. So we're going to jump right in. We are continuing our series on Dr. Becky Kennedy, who's a child psychologist, and she has an incredible parenting approach, Good Inside. And all this information that I'm taking is from a wonderful talk between her and Andrew Huberman. And so today we are going to talk a little bit more about boundaries. I should have added this into the video that we already did on boundaries, but this is such a great point. So I wanted to do a little second video on that. And this is really in regards to parenting. So this is definitely more of a parenting video, but it's really, it's really interesting. So let's dive right in. But actually, before we do that, just a reminder to please like, subscribe, and share. Okay, so here we go. So this was a really interesting component. And Dr. Kennedy was saying that so many parents come to her and they say, oh, my kid doesn't listen to me. I set a boundary. My kid does not respect the boundary. My kid doesn't listen to the boundaries that I set. Okay. And so what are the examples that parents are giving her? And these are examples that I think we all struggle with as parents. And we've all said this so many times. I know I have. For instance, so the example that she talks about is parent says, you're going to watch one episode, and after that episode, there's one more episode, and after that episode, we're turning the TV off. Or after that, video on YouTube, we're turning the TV, the computer, the tablet, the iPad, whatever, it's going off. Okay, so that show, episode, whatever, clip ends, and they don't turn off the TV, the tablet, the iPad, whatever it is. They're not turning it off. They don't listen. They don't listen to me, right? So Dr. Kennedy says that is not a boundary issue, okay? You didn't set a boundary. You asked a request, okay? You requested them to turn off the thing that they are literally addicted to, okay? So that's not gonna work. Okay, and what we're doing in that moment is we're basically like asking our kid to do our job. Okay, maybe we don't want them to be mad at us. We don't want to be the bad guy. So we're asking them to turn it off. The thing that they're addicted to. We know us as adults, right? How hard is it at night to turn off the TV, to shut down the phone, to get out of YouTube, to get off of social media? It's hard, even for us adults. Can you imagine for kids that don't have the skill set, at their fingertips, that it's polished and refined like we do, and it's still a struggle for us. So for kids, how much more so of a struggle is it? And we're shocked and surprised that they didn't listen to us. They didn't turn it off, right? Not such a shockaroo. And that's not a boundary, okay? So she says what we've got to do is think of it in this regard. So she says that she's not gonna put the success of her intervention in her, 8-year-old's hands, okay? And I thought that was a great line. I'm trying to be a parent, right? I'm not gonna put the success of my parenting technique and the peace in my household and the health of my household, I'm not gonna put that in the hands of my 8-year-old, right? That's like ridiculous. That's my job. That's what I need to do, okay? So we have to really dig in to that role of the leader, of the sturdy leader in the household, and we have to set those boundaries, which are not requests of other people. The boundaries are things that we say we are going to do. So if the kids don't turn off the TV after that episode is done, I'm going to have to come and turn off the TV for you, right? That's a boundary. And there's no way that they're not respecting it because that's something that you are going to do, okay? Right? And kids don't have the ability to inhibit an urge. Okay? We have to teach them how to do that. We can't expect them to do that on their own. Okay? So we need to be the boundary for our kids. Okay? In the next video, we are going to talk a lot more about how setting those boundaries, right? And being that boundary for the kid, how that connects to emotion regulation. Okay, which is excellent. We're going to show, how kids learn to regulate their emotions based on these boundaries and empathy that we're using with them. Okay, all right. So tune in next time. We're going to talk about that. Again, if you haven't done so, please feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and if you know of anybody that you think that this could be useful for, please feel free to share it with them, okay? All right, guys, till next time, bye.